Today, we got bad news for Nvidia's pricing, Intel refreshing something other than their CPUs, and PlayStation with a pretty cool patent. What's up guys, I'm Snows, and this is your boot sequence. Let's get started with Nvidia. It looks like, unfortunately, their next generation of GPUs will have the same issues we had with the RTX 2000 series, the price. While most of the previous info regarding a price hike was related to a new incoming crypto mining boom, this new information is a little more concrete. Nvidia told their ASIC partners that GPU chip supplies from August to October will only be 70% of the capacity of the last quarter. As is, we are expecting Ampere GPUs to hit in September, or at least be announced by the end of that month. This means that with lower stock, we'll likely see higher prices. Best case scenario, those price hikes will only be at the retailer level, which means it would settle once stock replenishes, however long that will take. And worst case scenario, well, the lower supply is reflected on the MSRP, which means it's baked in. In any case, we can already see signs of lower supply for, I guess, normal demand since the RTX series has stopped production. When you could easily get a 2080 Super for $650 about 4 months ago, there are now minimum $700, and that price difference is also similar with a 2080 Ti. Next up, we got Intel. What do you do when your company's product is getting poked left and right about a constant stream of 14nm refreshes? Well, you rebrand their names, of course. Since 2006, the company has used the term Core to designate its series of premium processors. At the start, it was Core with the Solo and Duo, then Core 2 with the Solo, Duo, Quad, and Extreme, and for the last 12 years, give or take, we had the i3s to i7s, with the i9s making an appearance in the last couple of years. Well, while the next generation might not step down to a smaller process node, it might get a brand new name, or at least partially new. Intel was caught registering new trademarks for CPU logos called Evo powered by Core. As you can see from these pictures, Intel is ditching the gray logo with the shiny texture for a more minimal one sans the swooping lines. It also looks like some processors will not be Evo, but will still have a rebrand in terms of the logo. So what does Evo mean? Well, since Alder Lake will be the first introduction of Big Dot Little in the desktop market, Evo might be for the processors with the little cores active. We saw that 8 big, 8 little cores is a thing at 125 and 80 watts, and that 6 big, 0 little cores was another. So yeah, I really like the new logo. What do you guys think? Next up, we got Sony with a pretty big patent that could give the Xbox Series X a run for its money. They just patented what looks like an image reconstruction renderer. Let me sum up the abstract of the patent for you. Essentially, it would take multiple reference images, then process these images in various ways, like enlarging and shrinking them, use the data acquired on a machine learning algorithm, and then use that algorithm to reproduce the object. Sounds familiar? Yeah, because it has a lot in common with Nvidia's AI Upscaler, DLSS 1.0. As is, the PS4 was already doing some upscaling, but it was using checkerboard rendering most of the time, a great way to save on resources, and it delivered impressive results. If their patent holds and they combine this image reconstruction AI renderer with the checkerboard rendering, then the PS5 will essentially have a version of upscaling more similar to DLSS 2.0, since the latter not only uses AI upscaling now, but also combines it with temporal anti-aliasing. It looks like AI upscaling is the future. Not only has Nvidia shown how amazing it can look with DLSS 2.0, the first one was pretty trash, but the fact that a console will have it too means adoption could be extremely widespread. Now we just need Microsoft to come up with their own version on the Velocity architecture for Xbox and then port it to DirectX, and we'll have some sort of DLSS for AMD, unless AMD has a plan for a proprietary solution, but I highly doubt it. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And that's pretty much it for the catch up today, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked it, a comment if you want to talk about today's stories. As usual, you can click right here to see the latest video right here, to subscribe to the channel. Stay frosty, my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.